Hi everyone, this is the Add Interactivity to our dashboard, Amazon QuickSight. Let's click on the QuickSight icon, and we're in analysis, so we want to duplicate our analysis. Let's click on SaaS Sales Analysis, and at the top rail, or actually click on File and Save as Analysis. We want to save a copy. So for analysis name, I'm entering SaaS Sales Analysis. Add Interactivity. So that's this exercise for this demo. Let's go ahead and save. We want to add cascading filters. So we're on our line chart. Click the filter in the menu. Click Add. Click Region. Double click on region. So I'm playing around with the visual. I'm clicking on cross sheet. So we want all sheets and visuals. Clicking on the ellipsis, and I'm adding a control. Adding this inside the sheet. So I'm making some adjustments from the previous two demos. The way the workshop explained it, I guess the new UI console with AWS left some of the instructions out. So we added subregion. Click on subregion. So I'm just reading the cross sheets again to verify. Single sheet. Okay, single sheet, all visuals. Okay, I'm clicking on the ellipsis, add control. Clicking on inside this sheet. So that should give us two autographs. So I'm getting out of, well, let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, down at the bottom. Region and subregion inside the sheet. So that was an error I made in the first demo, build your first dashboard, but we'll learn as we go. So clicking on single sheet again, and I'm in region. I'm going back. Let's see. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to apply it. Wait. So that updated. Okay, so we have region equals, subregion equals. Let's go ahead and we want to include segment. So yes, the filter change effects controls to added sheet. So want to continue because I want to include segment also. We have region and subregion. So it's doing the same thing. Single sheet, apply cross status. Well, we want all visuals, and then we want to move it inside this sheet. So now we know that's set up. Okay, so we have the 3 drop downs. Okay, so I want to adjust this at the top. Just going to resize this. Come on. Definitely not a UI designer, but it takes patience. So let's adjust. Okay, now we want to drag these up to the top. So that's one. Now let's drag region up next to segment. Just making some adjustments. You get the idea when you run through this demo. You don't necessarily have to be as precise as I am, so maybe you'll get it right on the first shot, but okay, now let's drag up subregion. Make that adjustment. Drag that in a little. Okay, it's a little off, but let's just slide this over. Just that. If they had the feature similar to Canva, that would be cool, where it just automatically resizes it for you. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so in the right panel, under control options drop down, select drop down. Okay, now let's click on subregion and show relevant values only. Let's check region equals, drop down and click update. Let's click on region. And here I'm just playing around with that select all. America. Asia Pacific, Japan. Okay, so let's go back to all. All right, so let's click on the line chart. And we want to filter action with custom settings. So on the right, under properties, click interactions. Actions drop down. Let's click on add actions. And under action type, also filter action is highlighted. Target visuals, let's click on select visuals and uncheck so we want to uncheck period over period and forecast, and let's save it. Okay. So what I didn't do, so what you need to do on the line chart is just click on a data point. I'm just hovering over it, but you want to click on it. And we want to drill down a navigation action. But it was supposed to populate that filter that we just implemented. So let's add. We want to create a new parameter, so we're going to give it a name. I'm going to name it industry. Okay, let's click create. Let's close this out. Okay, we'll click on the donut chart. And we want to add another action. Okay, I'm giving it an action name, but you could also select it from the drop down in the ellipsis, but we want to type in see orders from and bind it or link it to that action. So industry, which is tied to customers. Okay, let's scroll down. So action type, navigation action. So it'll navigate to it when we click on it. Target sheet is details. Click on parameters. We want to select industry to bind it. Select value. The field is industry. And let's add it. Okay, so this is our new action, and let's save it. Okay, so you can see the see orders from, industry brackets, customer. So if we click on finance, now here we're supposed to, well, we're clicking on the see orders from, and it automatically brings it up in the table. So that's what we want. Let's add a filter. Click add, click on industry, double click industry. And under filter type, let's choose custom filter. Check use parameters. Apply filter to all visuals and sheets. Yes. So that updated the table. Now select the parameter industry. Scroll down and let's click apply. So that updated. Let's go back to summary at the top tab. Okay, so let's see. I'm back at the donut chart, finance. And that's where I was supposed to click on see orders from finance customers. And it would have pulled that up in the table chart. Now let's add a URL action. So under properties interactions, click on add action. Remove action 1. We're going to give it a name. Search for brackets contact name. Close that bracket. And activation is menu option. Filter action is URL action. And we're going to type in https:// search Q for query equals and the contact name from our table. Okay, let's save that. Now let's go ahead and test it out. So we're on Paul Martin. Let's search for Paul Martin. And it pulls up the Google search. Okay, let's do another one. Close that out. Who's at the top? Okay, so Jennifer Payne. Let's search for Jennifer. Okay, so that's the action that we map to bind to our table. So that's working. All right, let's add another action. Remove action 2. And I'm going to type in email and let's bind it. Contact name within the brackets. Menu option and the action type. It's going to be a URL action. And let's copy and paste this URL or hyperlink. So that's in the workshop in the description. Paste that in. Okay. So let's save it. Let's go to Jennifer. And it will open up and it would automatically populate that information in your email settings. I'm not logging into, plus we're not trying to email a customer for this demo. But that gives you an idea that link was working. Now let's go ahead and publish the dashboard. Upper right corner, click publish. All right, let's name it, name the dashboard. It's sales overview dash interactive. Let's publish it. Okay, so we can play around with the dashboard. Let's test the interactivity. Okay, so you can see our segment. Show selected. Uncheck all. Let's drill it down to enterprise out of curiosity. Under region, let's do Americas. Okay, you can see that in the table, and subregion. Let's select. Let's go North America. Scroll down, North America. Okay, that's the regional details. Okay, example Telecom Corp in North America. So that's the yearly numbers, and let's click on details. Okay, America Home Store. Let's click on Diane Murray. Search for. Okay, so we're just testing our dashboard. That's published, so that's working. Just close that out. And then you could also email Diane. Let's quit that. Refresh it to set it back to the original settings. Let's go to summary. And we want to add an alert. So click on the bell icon on the top toolbar to the far right. And we're going to click on quarter over quarter sales. Click next. And the threshold we want to set is above $80,000. And notification is as frequent as possible. Let's save it. So that alert has been created. Okay, now let's click on the QuickSight logo. And under data sets, so we need to force the spice to trigger the alert. It's not going to do it for this demo, but we can force trigger it. So let's click on edit. It will get us here. Let's click on add. Drop down is add calculated field. Let's give it a field name. Refresh dash ignore. We're going to enter 1. Let's save it. Let's go ahead and publish it. Click save and publish. Okay, QuickSight icon to take us back. And you want to give it a couple of minutes to trigger and send the alert. But I fast forwarded for you for this demo. Now let's verify to see if the alert was sent. Going back into my inbox to verify the alert that was triggered. Remember, it's above 80,000 or above was the threshold. So let's just check. And there's the alert. Quick Q over Q sales is above 80,000. So it was 80,161.65. So that's that. This is the interactivity demo, part 3 of the series from Build Your Dashboard, Enhance Your Dashboard, and Interactivity. And that wraps up. Thanks for watching.